Teudopsis is an extinct genus of ancient coleoid cephalopods, squid-like animals with an internal shell. It belongs to the family Teudopsidae and is primarily known from fossilized gladii, an internal chitinous structure similar to a pen or shell bone, found in lower Jurassic strata, mostly Toarcian and closely related stages. Most finds come from Europe, but records also exist from North America, Alberta, and other locations. Distribution and geological age. Main regions: Germany, Holzmaden and other lias deposits, France, Luxembourg, and other European localities, also Canada, Alberta, and several other sites. Geological period, primarily the lower Jurassic Tarshan and Lias formations, although some reports note specimens from other Jurassic layers. Morphology, gladius and body. The most commonly preserved part of Teudopsis is the gladius, an internal pen or chitinous plate. The shape and surface features of the gladius vary between species, helping paleontologists identify them. Well-preserved specimens, or those of close relatives such as Trachyteuthis, show that Teudopsis had a pair of lateral fins and a streamlined body similar to modern squids or cuttlefish. This is supported by rare specimens that preserve soft tissues. Species and taxonomy recognized or described species incomplete list: Bolensis, Buneli, Catamonensis, Gillespie, Subcastata, and others. The family's placement and spelling, Teudopsidae, Teudopseids, have been revised multiple times in the literature. Paleoecology and lifestyle. Teudopsis was likely a nectonic predator or opportunistic feeder, ecologically comparable to modern squids and cuttlefish, capable of sustained swimming and rapid bursts of motion. The structure of the gladius and certain preserved soft tissue remains suggest it used both swimming and jet propulsion for movement. Preservation, taphonomy, and significant finds. In most fossil deposits, only the gladius is preserved, as soft tissues typically decompose. However, Lagerstätte sites such as Holzmaden, with fine sediments and low oxygen conditions, have yielded specimens with preserved soft tissues, directly confirming the external appearance of Teudopsis. Phylogeny and related groups. Teudopsis and other teudopseids belong to an extinct lineage of gladius-bearing coleoids. They are closely related to Trachyteuthis and differ from modern vampyroteuthids and loligosepiids in several morphological traits. Their exact phylogenetic position is still debated in current research. Why it matters. The remains of Teudopsis help scientists understand the diversity of marine cephalopods in the lower Jurassic and their adaptations for swimming. Soft tissue finds are particularly valuable for tracing the evolutionary development of modern coleoid body structures. When did Teudopsis live? Teudopsis lived during the early Jurassic, primarily in the Taursian stage, approximately 182 to 174 million years ago. When and by whom was it discovered? The first described Teudopsis fossils were collected from lower Jurassic deposits in Europe during the early to mid-19th century. One of the earliest scientific descriptions was made in 1871 by John Phillips for some British material, though several species were later described by various European paleontologists in the late 19th and early 20th centuries. Since Teudopsis is mostly known from its gladius, many finds remained in museum collections without detailed identification until more recent revisions. Diet: Teudopsis was a predatory marine animal similar to modern squids. It likely fed on small fish, crustaceans, other soft-bodied marine organisms. Its beak and arms are not preserved, but comparisons with related coleoids suggest that it captured prey with its arms, possibly equipped with hooks or suckers. Teudopsis became extinct by the end of the early Jurassic or the beginning of the Middle Jurassic. This extinction may have been linked to ecological changes in mid-Jurassic seas, competition with other squid-like groups, and shifts in marine ecosystems. Size. The full body size is uncertain due to the rarity of soft tissue preservation. But in some species, the gladius length reaches 10 to 20 centimeters, about 4 to 8 inches. The total body length, including fins and arms, may have been 30 to 50 centimeters, about 1 to 1.6 feet. Some species may have been smaller, with a total length of around 15 centimeters.